obviously a difficult season-ending loss, and your team had taken the lead into the halftime. It looked like you found some things offensively.
We did. We attacked the rim. I mean, you get 36 free throws, you're doing something right. We just only made 21 of them. And I felt like the threes would go at some point. Other than Jordan, they really didn't. But they were good threes. And but at the end of the day, attacking the rim was the most important attribute for us tonight, as was offensive rebounding on the offensive end. We did that. We got into the bonus early, both halves, and we just didn't make enough of them to make a difference. You're not going to beat very many people when you only shoot 58% from the foul line. So the good news is we got them. The bad news is we didn't make enough of them, and then that allowed them, to, especially late, to kind of stretch the lead a little bit.
Of course, we got to go in the locker room tonight, and there was a lot of hurt guys sitting there.
No
I mean, despite how y'all season has been, I mean, a guy like Tyree Crump, for example, in tears just about.
Yeah. Oh, he was. You're catching him at the tail end of that. No,
yeah.
They care.
Yeah.
This is not easy to not get the result, right? It's not easy as a
Yeah.
52-year-old man to not get the result. It's certainly not easy when you're an 18 to 22-year-old person, right? And you're going every day, and you're being asked and being demanded of, and I give them a lot of credit, because whether it was the walkthrough today inside of Vanderbilt, or whether it's the film sessions, whether it's yesterday's practice, Monday's practice, last week's practice, these guys come. And that's easier said than done. There's a lot of teams around the country when the result's not coming that I don't know if they practice the way that our guys do. They care. There's a tenaciousness to them. There's a toughness that's grown. They have a stick-to-itiveness, and it'll help our team in the future, and it'll help everybody in their life because of going through it. And again, it doesn't, I mean, it's miserable not to get the right result. It's miserable. But they're coming back day after day and going hard and putting themselves in position to win. Hopefully it's going to pay off for this program in the very near future, and hopefully it's going to pay off for everybody that leaves it as those seniors move into their life. Know that you stick with things, good things can happen.
Did you think this season might, in terms of one-loss record, might be something similar to what it was?
I had no idea.
Well, my point is because you wanted the system to get installed and the players to learn it. And I mean, how do you balance?
Yeah, it's hard. There's no way to really know. I don't think like that. You know, I didn't know the league, for one thing. It'd be so different if I had a better idea of the league, but I don't. And I didn't know the guys, right? I haven't been here a year yet. So, like, I don't put a lot on hypotheticals. You have to stay truly focused day in and day out. Now, was a lot asked of them? Were there a lot of changes? Were we missing some things? Probably. There is no question at the end right here, it really hurt us when we lost Ray. There's no question. I mean, because we don't have anybody, you know, I learned this a long time ago. Everybody says next man up. Well, it's not next man up if the other guy is as good as that guy that just went down. And we missed him. We missed the scoring. We missed a guy that could make easy buckets. I mean, that's not an excuse. It's just what it is. And we've just got to keep learning to get better and move from there.
As far as Jordan goes in his performance tonight, you've seen a lot from him in practice. We've seen flashes, but for him to put it all together, I mean, how much satisfaction do you take in seeing a guy grow like that, and how much excitement does that even give you?
Well, a year ago he wasn't even on the team, right? So when you think about the fact that what he's done to improve, he had a hunger. You know, he'd been left out, right? And that hunger to make it, that hunger to be a part of it is what's been a driving factor for him. Now he's got to take the next step, and then he's got to take the step after that. And the step after that, the next step is the consistency of it. Playing with an edge absolutely every day. Because he has an edge because he wanted to make it. He wanted to be inside of the program. He wanted to be here. It was not there for him. And when you lose something that you love, I watched Dwayne Wade go through this the freshman year. I mean, if you ever asked him, he would tell you the most important year of his basketball life was the year that he sat out because he couldn't travel. All he could do is practice. Now, this is different when you're off the team, but when you lose something that's very, very important to you that you love dearly, you're gonna appreciate it. Now, can he take the next step? And that's what he's gonna have to do. And I'm not very futuristic yet, just like I'm not very reflective yet, but that's gonna be really crucial.
Concern